Even his grave is imposing. I guess that's fitting for AZ in a way. It seems like he handled all the preparations for it by himself. He had me take his measurements, but he told me it was so I could make him some new clothes. Not so he could dig his grave. Well, have his grave dug. Keep watching over Lumios, AZ. We'll make sure it becomes like you wanted, a city of harmony between us and Pokemon. For 3,000 long years, he bid farewell to so many, and now we bid farewell to him. Let's go home. We need a good meal. Yes, that. I'm starving. It'll be that curry again, I suppose. We've got so much left to take care of, so many things to clean up and set right. So, at the end of the last episode, AZ said goodbye. And that's how we're picking up today's. But you'll have to give me some time, because there's something I need to take care of. Some days after the events with the tower, as calm begins to return to the city, your alarm is going off. Alright, so let's pick up where we left off. And as you can see, there is a Pokeball here on our table. There's a Pokeball containing a Lucario. Do you want to take it with you? Yes. There's a letter from AZ near the Pokeball. To Umber. I leave you my Lucario as a symbol of my gratitude and respect. This Lucario was given to me by a certain trainer who hoped it might keep me safe. If you should ever meet her, please tell her that I kept it with me until the end. I must tell you that I have found you to be a Pokemon trainer of the highest caliber. In all my 3,000 years wandering this world, never did I imagine I might encounter a human who would achieve Mega Evolution with Zygarde. I find so many memories flit through my mind now, here at the end of things. I remember my mother giving me my Floette, grasping her rare black flower. I remember the flames of war taking everything from me. I remember the amazement, the joy of witnessing Mega Evolution for the first time. I remember my encounters with the legendary Pokemon of Kalos. I remember when the dark day fell over Galar. All that falls into the past disappears. These memories will fade, as will I. Your story is only just beginning, dear Umber. I pray that you will live a life free from regret. I am truly glad to have known you. Thank you. So AZ knew he was going to pass. He could tell. And we just received a Lucario. And if you look right on the bottom, Its original trainer was Corinna. So now, technically, I have 2 Lucarios to go between. But I got my little team right here. It'll do for now. I do not need you in here, though. Okay, boxes. We'll go to this box. Okay, so we have to find out the aftermath of everything happening. Yes, this episode started off very slowly with us at a funeral for AZ. But things do move on eventually. So, let's go see what's changed and what's going to happen. Morning, or afternoon, I guess. It's not been a restful few days for any of us, I imagine. Not after that awful battle with the tower and AZ passing away. Yeah, that awful tower won't quit hanging around in my nightmares. At least they've been able to clean things up. The reopening ceremony for Centrico Plaza should be wrapping up now, in fact. I'm glad the plaza's fixed, but is now really the time for having ceremonies? Now is exactly the time, I'd say. We've got to celebrate where we can, even if it feels hard. After 2 catastrophes in 5 years, Lumios needs all the happy occasions it can get. I guess you have a point. Anyway, did you figure out what you're gonna do, Umber? What I'll do? About your wish. The one you get for reaching rank A. You should have gotten a message about it when you signed up on the ZA app. Anyone who attains the highest rank, rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Lumios' strongest trainers and be granted a wish, as long as it is in our power to fulfill. Does that ring a bell? I suppose your next step would be to talk to Vinny about what you desire. Well, you need to figure out what to ask for first, right? You saved the city, I bet to give you anything. Hey everyone, come here a sec. So we need to figure out what is going to be the future of Lumios. I found something while I was sorting through AZ stuff. Is that a letter? Could it be his will? I think so. Here, I'll read it out. To Team MZ, my dear friends, if you are reading this letter, then it would seem my time has finally come to an end. I'll leave you the instructions and final wishes. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It is yours. If keeping it running would place a burden on your young lives, you may sell it. I ask only that you continue to look after Floette and all those who live in Lumios City. I have been blessed to see the people of the city grow closer to all their new Pokemon neighbors. It is, as you young ones once said, a joining of X and Y axes that were never expected to meet. May you all bring about a true evolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I have lived so very, very long and seen so many go before me. But thanks to you all, I know I will now go to meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of this old heart. Signed, AZ. Oh, AZ. Okay, Lita and Naveen can show sadness, but Urbane is smiling. When we left him on the roof the day the tower went berserk, he must have already been prepared for his end. Yeah, I think so. So, what will we do about the hotel? I guess we don't need to worry about turning it into a thriving business. AZ did tell us he saw it more as his own final residence than anything. He did, yes, but keeping a building like this in good repair won't be cheap. Should we ask Vinny for help? I bet Quasar Tico would lend a hand. I wouldn't want to use our ZA Royale wish on that. I don't think it's what we worked so hard for. Vinny, what's up? You were promised one wish to be granted if you achieved rank A. It's time we took care of that. Please join us on the south side of Centrico Plaza. Got it. See you at Centrico Plaza. We'll be waiting for you. You all heard that, right? It's time to go meet Vinny. Guess you've got until you reach Centrico Plaza to figure out what you want to ask for. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I suspect everyone's quite curious to see what our 2 A-rank trainers will request. Yeah, probably, but no use getting nervous about it. Let's get to Centrico. Alright, so we have to make the wish. And, in all fairness, that will be in the next episode. Because I'm still debating how some stuff is gonna go. Uh-oh. Oh. My dear Team MZ. We simply had to find out what both of you A-rank trainers would wish for. The bottom line is this. I would love nothing more than the opportunity to battle all of you again. Then why not just ask us to battle like trainers normally do? I am so glad you asked. My dream is to help every resident of Lumios become the best trainer they can be. My dream is to make the citizens of Lumios strong so that we can get rid of wild zones. Oh dear, I would have never expected to share a dream with someone like you. Nevertheless, I would not object if you felt inclined to ask on my behalf for a tournament that is open to every trainer in Lumios. As for the name, how about something like Les Sublime Autres Tournées de Jacinthe? At that point, would you even call it a tournament? I'm not even going to touch this conversation. Vinny's waiting, let's go. Oh, Jacinthe. Yeah. Yeah. No. We're not going to request what Jacinthe wants. Technically. That's a big bunny! That's a big bunny. There, we caught a big bunny. Alright, so we have to head to the plaza. But we'll reveal what our wish is in the next one because I have to think what's about to happen with this series. Because there is post-game stuff that was not DLC. I will say this. I still have not done the DLC because I would want to play through it personally, and I'd have to buy it for 2 different things if I wanted to, so it's hard to determine if I really would buy it because of that. Unless I somehow was able to get it all in one. Like, that's what I've done with other games, is I would play the DLC if it was one where on the cartridge the DLC was included. But it is what it is. I'll have to figure it out. But I'm still debating if we are going to do any of the post-game, because I have not even finished that in my personal playthrough. And this game has been out since October. It's now May. So we'll see what happens. But we're gonna just head over here. And before we talk to Jet and Vinny, we're gonna call this right here. And in the next one, we're making our wish known and coming up with a plan for the future. So, thanks for watching, and if you could like and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. Again, thank you for watching, and until next time. I am Umbrenero. Bye!